All right. How lucky are we that because of Comedy at the Carlson, we get to welcome comedy legends like Jimmy Shubert?
Well, how are you?
I'm fine. How's the weather out there?
It's horrible, but I'm glad you're doing the interview. I only do interviews with Hall of Famers.
Okay.
I wouldn't have other people do.
Who is setting this up? That's 3 weeks in a row they've set me up for
people.
that.
It's impressive that you made the Hall of Fame.
Thank you. Have you ever seen a Hall of Famer doesn't have his shoes on?
Well, you like to be comfortable. That's probably part of what makes you a Hall of Famer is you don't wear your shoes.
Or I forgot my shoes. So it could be it. I did wear boots. That was the good thing. All the comics we get in here, you travel a lot.
Yeah.
You must love traveling.
No, that's the thing. It's not. I mean, the airline industry is horrible. They charge for everything now. You got to pay for your bag. You got to buy your lunch. It's onboard Wi-Fi, priority boarding, priority seating. I'm surprised at some point, they don't walk down here. I go, okay, let's go, people. Gas money. Like gas money. I paid for my bag. I bought my. Yeah, it's a new thing we're doing. So it's just.
It is.
And the other thing is, I was lucky enough to have an exit row on the way out, but they won't even let you sit there unless you answer questions.
Right.
Are you willing to help in case of emergency? And go like, well, what kind of emergency do you plan on having? And where are you going to be during the emergency? Because I'm not really a first responder. I'm here for the extra leg room. If you mean am I willing to help, then if anything goes wrong, I'm the first guy through that door so everybody else knows where to go, then yes, I'm willing to help. But yeah, it's just and then people can't fly now unless they have an animal with them.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah, they don't play with a cat and an orange vest on it. It's a therapy cat. I don't know what that is. Never seen one before. Like, I can't get through my day without my therapy cat. I get it, lady. Being a grown-up sucks, okay? You don't think we all want something to pet when things get horrible? But
somebody had a therapy peacock last year.
Yeah,
that was
that's fun.
That didn't work
until the peacock, plucked somebody's eye out.
Yes,
because it freaked out. The Southwest just okay ponies. There was a lady got thrown off with a pig. Who's flying the plane? Old McDonald? Huh? We got oink oink here and Come on. What did we do before that came along?
You're from Philadelphia.
Yes.
Middle child of a police detective.
Yeah, I had.
Did you ever get in trouble with your dad?
All the time. Life was like most of my childhood was an interrogation scene because me and my brothers were getting in trouble. I felt bad for my dad. He had 6 boys, and he was a cop and raising 6 criminals, and something would always happen, and then we would never rat on each other. I think even though it drove my dad crazy,
right,
I think it was a tremendous source of pride for him that we never ratted on each other. Like I don't know. I don't know. He's breaking down. He was a real detective. He was breaking down murderers and rapists, and then his 6 kids at home.
Couldn't break
no,
you.
Nothing. No, nothing.
Couldn't do good cop, bad cop because he was the cop.
No,
he was it.
And it's so funny because he used to refer to us as the Chicago 6, and it's funny. There's a funny story that I can't tell on air, but he used to. But he was the Chicago 6. They're not killed. They didn't do anything. And it's funny, and so my mom would always defend us, and my dad would drive my dad crazy.
Oh, that's funny. I want to ask you about your comedy starting with magic coming up, and also your relationship with Sam Kinison and the fact that you met a guy named Brother Wease a long time ago. Local legend. Jimmy Shubert is playing tonight and tomorrow night at Carlson, and we want you to be there as well. We'll talk about how you can get tickets coming up. Stay with us.